She was only 20 years old, full of dreams, laughter, and hopes for true love. Her name was Elina Thomas, a sweet, lively university student living in a small town near Manchester. One rainy evening, while returning from college, she took a shortcut through the old woods. That's when she saw him. He stood under a large oak tree, drenched, his white shirt stuck to his chest, and a strange sadness lingered in his eyes. "Are you lost?" Elina asked. "No. I was waiting," he replied gently. "Waiting for what?" "For someone like you." His name was Ryan Carter, and from that day on, Elina saw him again and again, in the woods, at her college gate, even at the coffee shop where she worked part-time. He was charming, calm, and deeply affectionate. Within weeks, they fell into something that felt stronger than love. They dated for 4 years. From candlelight picnics to midnight walks under the stars, Ryan became everything to her. He would listen to her problems, surprise her with roses, and even sing to her when she couldn't sleep. But there was one strange thing. Ryan never changed. Not a single wrinkle, not even a haircut. He always wore the same clothes, always avoided mirrors, and never entered her house. One day, Alina's best friend Maya grew suspicious. "Elina, have you ever touched him? I mean, really touched him?" Maya asked. Elina blushed. "Yes, of course. But he never eats with you, never joins you for family events. Have you ever seen his home?" Elina hesitated. That night, she followed Ryan. He walked straight into the abandoned Blackwood Cemetery and vanished behind the old chapel ruins. Heart racing, she returned the next morning with Maya. What they found made her world stop. There, on a half-broken gravestone, were the words, "Ryan Carter, born June 1985, died November 2009. He died waiting for love." Elina collapsed. Everything flashed before her. The way he never aged, never ate, never stayed past midnight. He wasn't alive. He was a ghost. A lonely soul who had died young, waiting for someone who would truly love him. And Elina had unknowingly given him that love. She cried for days. She screamed, begged for him to come back. One evening, Ryan appeared once more. "I'm sorry, Elina," he whispered. "I only existed because of your love. But now you know the truth, and it's time for me to go." "No. I love you. Please don't leave," she begged, clutching his hands. But her fingers passed right through him. Her heart couldn't take it. As he disappeared in front of her eyes, Elina gasped, her chest tightening. She fell to the ground, tears rolling down her cheeks. She had a heart attack right there. When Maya found her, she was cold. In her hand, clenched tight, was a letter Ryan had left. "Even if I was never alive in your world, you gave me life in your heart. Wait for me, Elina. I'll be waiting on the other side." The town believed Elina died of a broken heart. Her funeral was quiet. Maya placed a white rose on her coffin, whispering, "You loved him even when he didn't belong to this world." But things didn't end there. Strange things began happening in Blackwood Town. People claimed they saw a girl in a white dress standing under the oak tree, the very spot Elina and Ryan had first met. Her eyes were always red, her lips always murmuring one name, Ryan. One night, Maya was driving home when her car stopped near the cemetery. As she stepped out to check the engine, she heard a whisper behind her. "Elina?" She turned. No one was there. But her phone buzzed. On the screen was a photo she hadn't taken. It showed Elina, standing beside a grave, her eyes wide, terrified, and her hand pointing at something carved freshly on a tombstone. Maya rushed to the cemetery the next day. She dug near Ryan's old grave. Her hands trembled when she uncovered the new engraving. Elina Thomas, 2003 to 2024. She died, but her love didn't. Suddenly, Maya heard something behind her. Footsteps. Slow. Crunching the dry autumn leaves. She turned around, and her scream echoed across the cemetery. Ryan was there, but something had changed. His eyes weren't soft anymore. They were hollow. Cold. "Maya," he said in a chilling voice, "she was never supposed to die." What do you mean?" Maya asked, backing away. I loved her, but now she's stuck between your world and mine. And then Maya saw her, Elina, but she wasn't smiling anymore. Her skin was pale, her lips cracked, her eyes full of pain. I can't rest, Maya, Elina said, her voice distant. He didn't let me go. Ryan looked at her. You promised forever, Elina. Now you must stay forever. Suddenly, the sky turned black. Thunder roared. The gravestones cracked. The earth trembled. Maya screamed and ran. Final scene, suspenseful climax. 1 year later, a new couple, tourists, visit the old Blackwood Cemetery. They laugh, take selfies, and stop at a mysterious tombstone. It reads, Ryan Carter and Elina Thomas, lovers from two worlds, lost in time, still together, but never at peace. Suddenly, the girl's phone vibrates. A message from an unknown number. Do you believe in true love? Then the screen goes black. The couple turns around, but the gate is gone. They're trapped. And under the oak tree, two shadows stand, not holding hands this time, but watching, waiting. Ending dialogue, narration style. When love crosses the border of life and death, it stops being beautiful. It becomes eternal. But not all eternal things are meant to be loved. Fade to black.